gonna be rigged. It's rigged.
As
it's
a Lakers fan,
for them to win.
As a Lakers fan, I feel it. I mean, what's up? Whoop whoop. Finals champ, baby. Been a while.
Anywho.
Your bum ass Knicks.
I ain't saying nothing. Fuck my Knicks got to do with this?
They're bums.
That's a fact, but what do they got to do with this?
They're bums.
And we're back, guys.
Jets fans, you bums.
Here we go. We're starting this bullshit. This ain't even part of the segment,
How
bro.
bad? How bad?
This ain't even part of the segment.
Welcome back to Savage Saturdays.
Pew, 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 pew. My bad, peoples. I had to let us ain't shit sports fan know they ain't shit.
Oh my God! Don't even start, cause you already know.
You right.
Yeah.
How you going, guys?
It's Dro.
And it's EJ.
Welcome back. It's episode 13.
Ooh, maybe we should put episode 14 because 13 is such like a bad luck
Is
number.
it like a juju?
Yeah, like you know how hotels don't have a 13th floor?
Yeah.
Maybe we should have we should call this episode 13 and a half.
Yes, we'll do that. Episode 13 and a half. But there's always a Friday the 13th though. That's going to be in March.
You want to die?
I'm just saying, like, what?
That's why we're Savage Saturdays, because we don't got to worry about that unlucky ass Friday the 13th.
I hope not.
Imagine having like a really bad Friday the 13th and you're just like, yo, this is just this fucking day.
It's just the whole day. But if you are new, welcome to Savage Saturdays. If you are a stayer or a old timer, or a member,
An original?
Yes.
Is that what you were trying to look for? Damn, that blunt hit you hard.
An original. How you doing? So,
welcome to 13 and a half episodes if you're an original.
This is episode 13 and a half, not episode 13.
Yeah, we gotta do it the right way.
Yes. We gotta do it the right way.
We need all the good juju we could get, you know? That just makes us great.
How have you been?
I've been good, boo. Living this engaged life, you know?
That's always great.
I'm liking it.
Mm-hmm.
Whole lot of cuddles, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, EJ and his boo, his fiance, finally moves in together.
I gotta tell you something, though.
You know, so he gonna be with a woman 24/7.
I gotta tell you something, though, right?
What?
She does this thing right now where everything is, if I don't say fiance, like, cause I'll be talking or whatever, and I'll be like, yeah, you know, I told me and my girl, and she'll look at me like, you and your what? Like, me and my fiance. Like, yo, I swear to God, like, and it's nonstop. It's not every day. Anytime I have to refer to her as my lady, if I do not say,
Oreos on your chest.
I was looking for it too.
I just peeped that big old piece of Oreo right there.
I was looking for it. I couldn't find it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anytime that I have to refer to her by, like, as my girl, if I don't say fiance, I get
She's
the
looking
L's
at you
wrong.
like.
Or the other day we was talking and I said something to her. She was like, "Yo, you can't talk to me like that no more. I'm not your girl. I'm your fiance." And I'm looking at her like,
where do you get this shit
"Yo,
from?"
shut your fiance ass up." Like,
well, yeah. I mean, I don't get offended if he calls me his girl or anything, because he like goes out of his way to say. He doesn't say. He goes, my fiance. He always does that. So yeah, and I just naturally say my fiance now because I've been wanting to do that for a while. So yeah.
yeah, you're right.
But yeah, that's good. I've been good. I've been chilling.
You're good. Everything's copacetic.
Everything's copacetic.
How was the gym?
Same shit. How's the gym? The gym is lit. The gym is always good.
Yeah. I've been thinking about hitting the gym, but you know what it is? Like, now
You always go on and off.
Yeah, man. I can't be consistent with this shit. You know what it is? If I can go Like, if I could go on the schedule, like, when I say I want to go, if I could go and I don't have to, like, not go, or, like somebody hits me up to go do something, and I'm like, pretty much if I miss 2 days in a row, I ain't going back. If I miss 2 days in a row, I am not going back.
Yeah.
I gotta work out every other day.
I feel like, me too. I feel like if it's 3 days for me, then I don't go.
Yeah, like, I gotta go every other day, and once I miss that second day,
yeah, that's it. That's like, oh,
good
well,
luck. Good luck if I'm getting
I'll
back.
try again next week.
Word up. Try again next month. But now that we moved in, we got more room. We got a treadmill and a bike in the apartment. So
nice.
I figure I could start using that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like.
At least I'm home. You dig? Like, I could get on the treadmill naked if I wanted to.
Oh my God, why would you?
Maybe I want to reenact Roots.
All right. What?
Naked people just running around all over the place.
I'm so done with him.
Me and my girl.
Okay.
You ain't never like foreplay
On a treadmill.
Just you could use a treadmill. Why not? Look, my girl Colombian, right?
Okay.
So, what if I put her on a treadmill, and I'm saying like I'm Christopher Columbus, and she's one of the native savages from like the island that I just landed on, and we played Discover the Pussy. Like, I put her on the treadmill and be like, treat her like a slave, like run, bitch, like, so she get a little sweaty. then we get it going. You feel me? Like, come here. Like,
I don't think black people play slave sex things in the bedroom. I don't think it's good for our mental.
Yeah. Right. That would be a little fucked up,
yeah.
right? Kind of like cops and robbers.
Yeah. Like, I don't think actual cops play cops and robbers when they have sex. Or that's a role play thing.
Do you think white people season their imaginary food like they playing chef? Like, yeah, baby, I'm about to saute that pussy. Where the salt at?
I don't know where the fuck we're going with this, but yeah, this is what we do. Anyway, last week's episode was really good.
It was.
Squirting, you guys
y'all showed out.
Y'all showed out for that episode. Y'all liked that episode. So y'all some freaks out there. Y'all like nasty stuff.
And definitely, I guess I connected with some stoners because y'all liked my heaven.
Yes, everybody loved the heaven. I also shared it in my mommy page because I share it where I can, and if you guys decide to share it out, thank you. But yeah, I share it where I can, and they were like, yo, who is your co-host guy? Because he is fucking hilarious. And I'm like, do you think that we all get our own heaven? So then, oh my God, the Christians came out, the mommy Christians came out and was talking about, yeah, bitch,
No way, you gotta tag me in this shit.
It's a private mom. It's only for mommies. You're not your daddy.
But I'm a single dad. Why can't I be? What's with? I'm not a single dad, but like I am. Like, shit. Edit that out. I can't say that. You get what I mean, though. You get what I mean, though. You feel me? Like, I'm not single, man. I'm not single. But you get what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
That's such a double standard.
So anyway,
Equality.
You're not a female. So but do you have a pussy? You have a toto?
I got tits. Listen, in today's world.
Don't even start with me. I'm a mommy too. I want to be in a mommy group.
I want to be in a mommy group. Hi.
I shouldn't have said nothing. Damn.
I used to work at Babies R Us. I talk their language, yo. You feel me?
All right. Well, the mommy group loves it.
I can tell you the infamous from the Similax. You feel me? Like.
I'm so done with you. I can't.
That's why everybody love me. I connect. People don't know, yo. I know a little bit of everything. You feel me?
That's very true.
Jack of trades, master of none.
So episode 12 did a really good,
You know why?
YouTube
because it was number 12, and number 12 is my favorite.
That's right. You did say number 12 was your favorite number. It's almost at 50 views. So our first episode, actually, or I think our second episode got 130 views.
That's how it usually goes though. Once you start getting more followers, they always tend to
go back
to the first episode, and you know what I mean. It's dope.
So we'll see. But yeah, episode 12, you guys did that. Thank you so much. Come here every day. Every
Saturday.
Tune in. So we're gonna get started.
Shout out to my boy Qua, who just got back. He just got out. He actually subscribed to the podcast on Apple Podcasts today when I met up with him.
Hey Qua.
He welcome home, bro.
So we're gonna get started. I wanna go back to talk about Pop Smoke.
Yes, I understand you got some information.
We've got an update. This is week 2. This has been the second week that he has been gone. And so they're speculating that it was, I don't know, do you want to consider a hit up a set? Like a setup?
Yeah.
Or just
it was a lick. Somebody tried to get a lick. Like
it was a hit up.
They tried to rob him,
yeah.
But they set him up.
Yeah, so apparently Pop Smoke's murder was a targeted hit and not a robbery. So they're saying that you see 4 men approach the home at around 4:30 a.m. and sneak around back. A couple minutes pass before 3 of the 4 walk back up the side of the home to the front. The 4th apparently walked in the back door, but no camera was trained on it. I guess put on the back door. The next time you see the man, he exits through the front door of the house. It says, as they reported, multiple shots were fired inside the home and only struck Pop Smoke, who was rushed to the hospital where he's pronounced dead. At first, it seemed like it might have been a robbery because the rapper posted a photo earlier in the day of a bunch of gifts, one of which had his home address embolized on it. He also posted another pic hours before the shooting of himself and a friend in the car. The friend is holding an enormous amount of cash.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was flexing with that shit. That shit was huge. It was stacks.
Then it says, but here's the thing. The folks who have seen the surveillance video tells us the person inside the home, presumably the shooter, did not carry anything out. Given that he shot someone, it's doubtful he would take the time to stuff items in his pocket. So yeah, they're assuming now that it was a hit and it was not a robbery. This also makes it more believable that it was a hit because some idiots decided to post on Instagram. And, people, y'all should just stay off Instagram because if you don't know how to use it, maybe you shouldn't be using it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
especially if you owe people money.
Right, and not even that, especially if you're a snitch, because it's basically a snitch. He is. That's just in my eyes, you're a snitch.
Oh, but my thing is like, you're really a snitch if you just transfer information that's already out there.
But nobody knows that it. Why? Okay, so before we even get into it, me and EJ. So someone on Instagram, I'm not gonna post his name because I don't need nobody coming after us. Posted that Smoke got smoked. I wasn't the shooter. I just gave out the addy and they took it upon themselves. I'm innocent. As I said before, I didn't know it was going to happen. They did what they had to do. They got rid of dirt to ashes. Story of what happened. Pop Smoke owed somebody I know some money. I gave them the drop on his address from his Instagram story. They decided to pull up and everything went left. Then before we even continue on, apparently Pop Smoke was supposed to have a concert or a show in New York that he didn't go to because he was apparently scared that someone was after him in New York. So he posted on his Instagram, I don't know what day this was that he posted this shit, but he posted, I apologize to all my fans that went to King Theater today to see me. Unfortunately, NYPD wouldn't let me perform once again, but don't worry, I'm gonna make it up. So apparently the NYPD put a statement out and saying, shit, they didn't, it wasn't the cops who shut down the show. He didn't perform on the show because he got wind that somebody was after him, so he canceled the show. So yeah, I don't know. Do you still want to consider it like a setup?
I mean, because it's like, yeah, is it a setup? But at the same time, like, he set himself up.
But
you have to know, like, if you owe people money, right? Mm-hmm. You're famous, bro. Like, you famous. You're flexing on Instagram with money that you owe people. Mm-hmm. And you decide to drop your address and pictures of the money? You know you got haters on your social. You know you got people that don't wish the best for you. You know the people that got envy. Envy is the worst thing in this world. Mm-hmm. You know that you got people like that. He shouldn't have done that. I'm not dismissing the fact that he got set up. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like, we're not gonna sit here and say that, oh man, it's so tragic how he got set up like that. No, he did it to himself.
But I feel like if Homeboy didn't come out saying that he gave the address out, like, why make it seem as why you just leave it to him posting his address not once but twice?
Looking for the clout. People do crazy things for clout, yo.
I don't think that that's clout. I think that that's
just killed somebody who was a star.
I don't know. I'm still gonna go with that whole that he set up situation because it is what it is.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Like, he was set up. Yeah, so it says Pop Smoke was reportedly worried about gang members days before murder. So, that's when he said that unfortunately NYPD wouldn't let me perform. And it says, however, law enforcement sources tells TMZ that it wasn't the NYPD that shut the concert down. Instead, the decision was made by Pop himself, according to cops. Apparently, the rapper thought it was the best decision since he was out on bail in a federal car theft case and was ordered to stay away from gang members. That's a TMZ source. So I don't know. TMZ is...
So it's understandable, I guess.
Yeah. But it's still a sad situation. It sucks.
It does.
I just think that Homeboy posting it, and I just think Homeboy posting it doesn't make you look like you're the greatest person.
Yeah, no, like you really kind of just making an avenue for people to hate you, but weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, like you're coming up of giving out somebody's address to get killed.
Yeah, like all right, you're a bad guy. Ooh, don't want to mess with you. Like, bitch, like.
So some people are saying that success is just dangerous, and like being a rapper is dangerous nowadays. Yes. So 2 Chainz posted, success is dangerous. You sure you want this shit? So he posted, been shot in San Francisco, got arrested in Maryland, LA, New York, and Oklahoma, had so-called standoff with police in Oklahoma. Cali Spot got broken into 4 times, all on tape, and one of them even left their phone. All since I've been a rapper. You literally gotta pray that you make it home back safe. But then you're not even safe at home. And then he posts my condolences.
He's right.
He's right.
He's right.
But you think it's bad? It's bad now, and it wasn't bad back in like the 80s and 90s when it was hip hop.
I think it's worse.
You think so? Well, social media. Social media makes everything worse.
Exactly. Everybody's instantly accessible now.
Yeah. Social media makes me scared to like put like my information in.
You know that whole theory, like everything that you do in the dark comes to light. Mm-hmm. Without social media, that statement wouldn't be true. Mm-hmm. That's how bad social media is.
That is true. Like sometimes
you better make sure that your skeletons are wrapped up real fucking tight if you're gonna be big.
And it's not even that, because you can't, unless you're just going to be a fucking introvert and don't talk to nobody and don't.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
people around you.
But that goes to your skeleton. That goes to your skeletons though. The shit that you've done in the past to people that are your skeletons. When you become famous, you need to make sure that the motherfuckers is wrapped tight, because if you got to deal with skeletons in your closet when you famous and got a lot of money and all that extra shit, it's a lot more different than you a regular person.
Yeah, I mean, but they could still settle it with that person.
No,
and everything could be a rap, and then
sometimes
people just still want to put the story out.
Nowadays, not even, man. Nowadays, people are crazy, man. Everybody on the edge. Everybody. That's why, like, I've always been the type of person where I felt like if I ever get in a situation, I know I'll knuckle up with anybody. Mm-hmm. Nowadays,
it's not so easy.
I look at people and I'm like, you have a gun on you?
But it's not even that. It's just like, is it worth it? Because You don't know a gun, a knife.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know people anymore. Pepper spray. You don't know people these days, man. These days, people are crazy.
Box cutter, shank.
Word up. Like it's
it's nerve. You just have to back away from a situation.
Like, you just really want to be out the way. That's why I stay out the way. I think if I were to be famous, I would be like those singers. Singers are different than rappers, man.
I mean, sometimes it just makes me, with the podcast, it makes me wonder, like, where could we go? And if we did go to places that are of stature, like, do we have to worry about crazy shit? Like,
I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Because, like, if you really think about it, what's the most Charlamagne the God has ever done?
People's just jealous.
But that's what I'm saying. What's the most Charlamagne the God an asshole?
Yeah.
What's the most he dealt with? People
somebody trying to fight him.
Somebody trying to fight him?
That's it. People trying to fight him.
That's it. Like, all right, whatever.
But he's also
it's
made
different when
you're
a rapper, though. Like, when you're a rapper, you talking about specific things. You talking about being a certain way. You talking, man, anybody listen to this podcast know I'm a goofball. Don't come at me talking about gang shit. Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm 30. What the fuck are you? Let's sound retarded. Like,
gang. What is that? Is that like a song?
The fuck? Like, quoting 6ix9ine, motherfucker. Like, what, bro? Like, come on now. Talk to me like an adult, bro. Like, I'm an adult now. Like,
yeah. I feel you.
You know what I mean?
It's just, it's just.
But this world's fucking nuts.
It is just a dirty world,
Makes me worried a little bit,
Yeah, shake it off.
Take that bad juju off.
Shit.
You want to play Would You Rather?
We can.
You just said shake the bad juju off. I was about to switch the energy real quick. Let's start the laughing.
You stupid. You want to finish our events?
Yeah, word.
All right. You want to talk about the fight?
No.
That was crazy.
Stop. I lost $200 on that fight.
Damn. I'm sure there's people out there that lost more than that, though. But damn.
But my 200 is the equivalent to their, like, 10 grand. Like, it's the same equivalency. You know what I mean? Like, and I had $100. Look, let me explain to you something.
So wait, who fought again?
It was Fury and Wilder, 42-0-1 versus like 32-0-1 or 29-0-1 or whatever.
Okay.
The only blemish on either person's record is when they fought each other and it was a draw. They tied. So this fight came and it was billed as one of the biggest heavyweight fights in the world. It's the first time in a while that they've had two undefeated heavyweight champions fighting. You know what I mean? So, fuck. Because like Wilder was the clear favorite. All right, but everybody knew that Fury had a chance. Nobody discredited Fury. It's just we all know that Wilder has something that you don't see in boxing very often, and it's a one-punch knockout type of fighter. Like, yeah, you can fight him and box him, and we've seen people take him to a limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, where he had to knock him out in the 10th, 11th round. But then you see him knock out people in the first and second round. So it's like, but I gotta, like, when I tell you he was 42-0, I don't think that alone lets you understand the type of boxer he was. He was 42-0 with 41 knockouts. Like, he only ever got a decision win once. He knocked everybody else out.
Right.
So people are now talking about he asked this, that, and third. You need to cut it the fuck out. He was the heavyweight champion of the fucking world, and he knocked out 41 out of his 42 fucking opponents. Don't sit there and talk about he asked, my boy. Like, yo, he had a right hand. He has a right hand. That if he touches you, you feel Jesus. Like, you've seen the soul leave out of people when he's catching with his right hand. So you understand that, like, he's the favorite. You feel me? But Fury's a good boxer. So if Fury could outbox him, he could, it could be something special. Nobody thought he was going to get the dog shit beat out of him. Like, yo, he got fucked up. Like, fight back, nigga. It was bad, yo. Like, it was worse. What can I compare it to? Remember when
What?
Remember when you remember Friday After Next?
Bits and pieces.
Alright, matter of fact, next Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. Remember when Chico went after Craig and Day Day and they jumped on the car?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. When Craig took his belt off and started beating the shit out of the dog and was just and you hear Day Day like, yeah, you want the Willie son. That's how bad I was watching this fight. Every time Fury hit Wilder, I was like, you want the Willie son, boy.
I can't.
Oh man, he got his ass whooped. It was bad. And I was upset because I had $100 on Wilder to win by points, a decision that would have won me $1,100. And then I had $50 on him knocking out Fury in the 7th to 9th round. That would have won me $300. And then I put another $50 bet on him knocking him out from the 10th to the 12th, and that would have paid out $850. Mm-hmm. So now I'm looking at this and I'm like, all I need Wilder to do is win.
Right.
It's obviously gonna get past the 6.
Right.
So if he wins by decision, oh shit, I made $1,100. But if he wins by if he knocks him out any round after the 7th round or after the 6th round, I'm getting paid regardless.
Right. It doesn't matter if you get 800 or 300.
And this dumb fuck gets knocked out in the 7th round. He got knocked down in the 2nd round and looked like shit the rest of the fight. I was pissed. I was at Buffalo Wild Wings madder than a motherfucker, yo. Mm. My girl was sitting next to me. She was trying to calm me down. I was like, babe, just... I deadass looked at her too. I was like, yo, you got the check. You pay? Can you pay tonight? I need you to pay tonight. I can't even afford this shit. Not even gonna bullshit you.
Yeah, I can't with you.
I was madder than a motherfucker, man.
That sucks.
That was how big of an upset that shit was this week.
I hope you guys out there didn't lose too much money.
They probably did.
Let us know if you lost money on the fight.
Word up. Comment on the bottom, yo.
Yeah.
And don't you dare say he asked, son. I'll find you and slap you.
So we're not going to get into too many more events because we're going to get into some games. And then we're going to get into our topic because EJ picked a topic this week.
Yes.
And then finish it off for Moral of the Week. So only other thing I want to just say is, only other thing on the list for current events is the NAACP Awards, the 51st NAACP Image Awards. So a few people that won that I just want to shout out. Omari Hardwick, who plays Ghost in Power.
Okay.
Congratulations.
What he won?
He won actor in a drama series. Outstanding actor in a drama series. He won that award. 50 Cent won an award for outstanding director in a drama series because he directs. That's his show, Power.
Okay. Oh, so he got an award for that too.
Yep.
That's dope.
Yep. Blue Ivy. That's Jay-Z and Beyonce's daughter. And her mom just puts her in stuff because they want their kids to have money and endorsements so that this is how these billionaires and millionaires keep their families set up for fucking life because they just put their kids on shit.
Where they start doing commercials and shit that we don't
but not
even
even that.
They
sign the royalties over to them. So by the time they're 18, they get all this money. Fucking Nas put his daughter. He signed his daughter on his album. I forget which one, and she got all the royalties every time that
that's
album
what DJ Khaled did.
It's crazy.
DJ Khaled put his son aside when he was like 4 or 5 months old as a producer on his album, and that shit went double platinum. That shit went double platinum. So now when he get 18, he gonna have millions of dollars just off of that one album that his dad did for him.
It's crazy. There's some accounts that I have set up for my daughter, so I wanna do an interest building savings account. You should do that for your daughter too, for Allie.
Word.
So
you gotta show me how to do that.
Yeah, it just builds on its own. So by the time they turn 18 or like 21, whatever age you set it at, they get all that money that is in there.
Oh shit.
So yes, people, set that up for your kids, or obviously life support or whatever.
Yeah, word.
Anyway, Blue Ivy won an NAACP award for songs, singing and writing the brown skin girl, from the album The Gift, and she's 8.
You fucking kidding me?
8, nigga.
Ain't nobody else they couldn't get that award. Nobody else.
I don't know.
You know she ain't do that shit.
I mean, we know she didn't.
Because
what probably did it.
How the fuck she get an award for something you ain't doing?
Her name is
retarded.
Well, her name is Warner.
If I'd have been on that board, I'd have been like, y'all not serious, right? Y'all all Beyonce fans. And y'all, men, all Jay-Z fans. Because that's the only reason why you doing this right now. Whoever lost that award this year.
Yeah, they probably pissed the fuck off.
They should be.
8 years old.
8 years old. You got beat by an 8-year-old that didn't even do it.
8.
At least give it to the person that did it, or give it to the next best person. Give it to me. Give her a pat on the back. The fuck? Like,
I don't know if you watch Friends, but the episode, baby, remember the episode with Joey when he didn't win the award? He got so mad at the award show. But anyway, yeah. Kelly Rowland, she won Outstanding Guest Actor or actress in a television series for playing a role in American Soul. I never saw it before, but she won an NAACP award for it. And lastly, Marsai Martin. You know this little girl, right?
Yeah.
She's in Blackish, and she directed that movie, Little Big or Big Little, something like that, with when they switch bodies. And
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So she won 3 NAACP awards for Outstanding Supporter Actress in a Comedy Series, Outstanding Breakthrough Performance in a Motion Picture, and Outstanding Performance by a Youth. So go ahead, boo. I think she's like 15 or something like that. She's lit.
Okay, see, that's better. Like
money.
15 years old and she did her shit.
She money. All right. Hopefully they protect her because she got it out here. So yeah, and also Rhythm and Flow. That's a show that's on Netflix. I don't watch it. I try to get into it, but Cardi's in there. It's Cardi, Chance, and I think this is damn it, I forget his name. Anyway, Rhythm and Flow won Outstanding Reality Program, Reality Series / Game Show at the 2020 NAACP Awards.
Shout out to them.
Yep. And I think that's it for, the people that I know. I'm sure there was a lot more, but I didn't get to watch it, of course.
Yeah.
We need to do a little bit better, but our job is just to talk about a little bit of current events.
We talk about life. You feel me?
So we're going to play a few games, because if you were here last week, I played Would You Rather with EJ, and I don't know why he thought I was getting at him or something. Like I was playing a joke on you.
I liked it.
Okay, good.
I liked it so much, I made up my own shit.
And they're for both of us?
Yes.
So you can answer as well?
Well, yeah, if you want, yeah.
Okay, all
I'll
right.
answer
So
too.
We're going to play Would You Rather.
Well, this one I can't answer. The first one I can't answer because it's a woman question. I've always wanted to ask a woman. I'm about to give you the biggest Would You Rather you ever thought in your life.
We're going to play Would You Rather, and then after that, we're going to play Fuck, Marry, Kill.
With it.
All the way with it. So go ahead.
Alright. Would you rather a small dick man who makes you happy as hell but doesn't make you come, or a toxic man and he's the best sex you've ever had in your life?
Ooh.
hit you with it. You feel me? Now I'm gonna hit you with the bitch. You feel me? Answer that. Put you on a spot.
Damn. All right. So wait, when we talking about small dick, how small? Like clit small?
No. That's micro penis.
All right.
But we gonna put it out. we gonna put it to this. All right.
Okay.
White man dick, so 4.5 to 5 inches.
I'm plus you can't compare that right now.
Average size dick, which we gonna go against males about 5 inches.
Okay.
So we gonna do 4.5, 5 inches, small dick. Not too girthy. It ain't gonna look like a cheese wheel.
Not too girthy.
It ain't gonna look like a cheese wheel.
No
it ain't gonna make you come. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
But he makes you literally the happiest woman you can ever be.
Okay. All right. I would have to pick that then over the toxic, because I can't do toxic. It's just no.
But isn't sex such a big part of the relationship?
It is, but it's not. It's not important.
Okay.
It's not. It's up there, but it's not a guarantee for.
You're just gonna have to figure out a way to bust it up.
Right. Because to be honest, I enjoy pleasuring myself versus sex. Like, I love sex, but when
you're also not shy of
right.
Got you. Because some women, I guess, don't really. I call flicking at the bean. I call it flicking the bean. Like, you know how men don't call it jerking off anymore. It's like I was beating my shit.
Right,
like,
beat my meat.
Beat my meat.
You know, go bust one off.
Yeah, where I go pop a nut real quick. It's the warning shot, bro. Yo, you know I used to do that shit? Before I went on any date, I can say this now. You feel me? Now that I'm engaged. I'm gonna let y'all little thotties that be listening on my shit. In case listen, I posted something today from all the old people that said, if not today, I posted it a while ago. I was like, if I ever had sex with you and you thought we was getting together, I'm sorry. Because I used to do this on every date. Before I went to go chill with a chick, I beat my shit real quick, and I had that real quick after nut clarity. You feel me? Because you can't think straight when you horny. Right, so you pop that first one off, now you got the after nut clarity. So if I go to chill with you, I know I'm about to beat the brakes off you because I already got the first one out. Come and lock and loaded for the second round. I'm already on the second round when I pull up. And if then it also makes me know if I really want to pull up or if I was just horny.
Right. That's true. That's why men need to do that a lot more. So
yeah, yo, before you hit her up, before you text her when you horny, before you send that what you doing text, beat your shit real quick and see if you really want to send that text. I guarantee you won't send it. Real talk, I guarantee you won't send it, yo. Take
the tip from me, Jay.
Word up, bro. Like, that shit helps, man. Like,
you might save a bad sex session.
Or you might save yourself from stress, yo. I saw somebody's car the other day that was like drawn on.
What?
Cause you know I be driving through like New York and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm a truck driver, so I drove through Brooklyn the other day. I was driving on Linden Boulevard. And I make a left on Pennsylvania. I see a car parked by the car wash. And it says, "Fuck you, asshole." Cheating motherfucker.
Right.
Like, you ain't shit. Hope it was worth it. And I'm just looking like, bitch, you the magic?
What's the next would you rather?
This is more like a simple question, right?
Okay.
But I always like to ask this question because it kind of gives you an idea. It almost gives you like I get like a little people of your real personality.
Okay.
If you had one superpower, what would it be, and why?
These are not would you rather's though.
Yeah, it is because what superpower would you rather have?
It's would you rather. Okay.
What superpower would you rather have?
Wait,
yeah, like,
ask it again.
Any superpower, what would it be? What would you rather have?
Any superpower, what would it be? I want to be invisible. Is that a superpower?
Yeah. The ability to be invisible.
Yeah.
You creepy little. you nasty. You like peeping on people. Wow.
I would love to be a fly on the wall.
That's crazy. You're mad creepy.
What does that say about me though?
That says you mad creepy.
How's that creepy?
You nosy.
I'm not nosy.
Yes, because if you could be a fly on the wall, that means that you would be sitting in somewhere watching people. That's mad nosy.
I just want to know what people do.
Okay, so why not show up?
Because people are not their true selves when they're.
So you being nosy.
No, people are not their true selves when they know you pulling up.
So let me ask you a question: if you had the chance to be invisible, would you just pop up in my crib and just watch me live life? Do you not know how weird that is? Do you not know how creepy that is? I walk into the bathroom, I bump something, and I hear your laugh, and I'm like, the fuck? Yo, babe, am I hearing shit?
The invisibility cloak.
What the fuck? Why is there a force field in the middle of the apartment? That's some creepy shit.
Nah, I want to know how I want to... Because people aren't their true selves. That's how I feel. I feel people...
You would spy in on Richie.
Me? No.
If you could go invisible, I'm pretty sure there'll be one day that you would have called out of work. You would have act like you left for work, but you would be here all day if he was off just to see what he was doing out there.
No, I wouldn't spy on him.
I would spy on Val.
I would spy on my crush if I had a crush.
I would spy on Val.
Why?
Just to see what the fuck she'd be doing. That's That's about as valid and real as you gonna get. I'm engaged. If I had a chance to be invisible, I'm popping up on her when she talking about she home on.
Like,
oh, you really home, huh? You really doing laundry like you told me you was, huh? I'ma just stay here and see. You feel me? I ain't gonna leave.
I'ma just stay here and see.
I'll leave in the morning. Man, who you texting? Oh, word? That's what you think about me? That's how you be talking about me to your friends? Alright. Bet, bitch.
That's what I'm saying. So is that her true self? So why would she lie to you? Why would she do all that extra shit? Why is she talking shit about you and shit like that?
But if she ain't, you know how much that makes you a creep?
But I'm just saying, it's still.
You willing to take that chance?
I'm willing to take that chance. Not loud.
Are you really down for me, bitch?
Like you said you is.
Word up.
So yeah, I would pick invisible because I feel like even myself, I have secrets that I like to keep my little secrets, but I feel like people hide themselves. They don't be who they really are. Especially with social media and shit like that. People talk a good game on social media, but then when you meet them, it's just like, you're nothing like you are on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, anybody can meet you and you exactly how you are on Facebook.
Not too much, though.
I mean, it depends who you're around.
Big key.
Yeah.
Because it depends, like, you get the real me.
Mm-hmm.
You get the intellectual, you get the smart, the soft, the harsh sarcasm, the laugh, like, you get all that. But there's certain people that don't get any of that shit. There's certain people in this world that think I'm a complete retard because that's what I let them. That's what I let them.
So what
think
superpower
about
would you
me.
pick if you could pick any superpower?
I would pick the ability to read people's thoughts.
Really?
Like that inner voice that you have.
Mm-hmm.
I want to read. I want to know what you're saying. Like, you know how in the movie What Men Want and What Women Want?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I don't give a fuck if you're a man, female, trans, gay, whatever. I want to be able to do that. Where,
to read your thoughts.
where if I'm standing...
Hear your thoughts.
Yeah, if I'm standing right here and I say, what's up to you? And you say, hey, what's up? And you, in your head, you like, this dumb motherfucker. I want to know. I want to know.
That's sick.
You want to know why? But though, because like, not even for no, like, because I know I can make money off of that. Like, I would go that way. Like, I'll make money off of it. First and foremost. That's easy. I'll open up a business where it's like, I can read your thoughts.
You mean consultas and shit like that?
I can read your thoughts. I'll tell, like, I'm dead ass telling you. I can read your thoughts.
Okay.
Think something.
Right now?
That's what I'm saying. Imagine. Wow, you
Me. Think something.
That's what if I was standing in a booth, $5 if I could tell you what you think.
That's a nice.
I'll start making money, but also, you know me, the type of person I am. That inner voice comes out a lot more than people think.
It does.
For me, I will literally think it and say it. No qualms, no worries. That's a quality that not a lot of people have.
Yeah.
And you only know where you stand with somebody until they speak to you. And I don't like that I'm going to tell you this, but I might think you this feeling. For example, the whole situation with my ex-best friend. Okay. He tried to approach me. He congratulated me on my engagement. Still haven't answered him back. The only way I answered him back, I sent him a song. That was the only way I answered back. But he knew what I meant by that.
Right.
Because that's about as real as I could get. How do I know that those apologies are real?
Right.
If I could read his thoughts, I know if they was real or not.
Of course you would.
Boom, I don't gotta worry or question shit no more. You know how easy I could live life that way?
That would be lit.
What?
You know how easy it would be to be invisible?
You go anywhere. That's the one good thing about being invisible. You could literally go anywhere.
Right.
But that makes you a creep in my head, like
whatever.
Because it's also like, you know what it is? I see it in like the wait, like, you can't see me, bitch. Like if
But I feel like that could be with any superpower, because just like how you could be sitting here and I'm talking to you and you're like, yeah, I know what you really thinking about, ho. Like you don't really give a fuck about me.
Word up. You talking mad shit.
Right.
Like, you talking mad shit in your head, but you over here laughing and shit.
That's like what we do in today's day and age. Like when I know some shit and niggas are talking to me like, yo, word, like, yo, you know what happened to me last week? And I'm like, yeah, I know what happened to you last week. And they tell me a whole fucking fake ass story when I know that didn't happen to you last week. So
I just want that ability. Yeah. That ability would be amazing.
That would be dope. So what's the last would you rather?
Alright, this one isn't Would You Rather. I want to do the fuck, marry, kill.
I just had those 2 questions. He just be popping all over the place. Alright, you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I'll give you first. Fuck, marry, kill.
So
okay? Travis Kelce, Stilo Brim, or Kofi Siriboe. For y'all that don't know, he's the chocolate brother on Girls Trip. Stilo Brim is the chocolate brother on Ridiculousness. And Travis Kelce's a tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Travis Kelce is sexy though. All right.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill. Okay. Damn. Why do you have to do this to me? Okay. All right. I would fuck what's his name? Kofi
Siriboe.
I would fuck Kofi Siriboe. I would marry Travis Kelce because he's a football player. Hello, he got money. And unfortunately, I would have to kill Stilo. But I would having to figure out if it's good or not.
Yeah, but you know what's funny about football though? Like, he's one bad hit away from being a vegetable. You ever think about that?
Don't spoil my dream.
I'm just saying, you ever think about
that?
I'm trying to support your dream by helping give you the...
If I fuck Kofi, he's still an actor. So now...
Bread, and he might cheat on you.
But I don't care.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't care if he cheat on you? Bring him home, right? You free.
He's still mine, boo.
Hey.
So yours is next.
You was waiting.
All right, so fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, baby. Listen, let me tell you something. I have an affection for redheaded white women. And
Rosario Dawson.
That's my...
And, of course, because EJ's EJ, Harley Quinn. Johansson, Rosario Dawson, or Margot Robbie.
All right. All right, we gonna settle this right now. Can Margot Robbie be dressed up and be the Harley Quinn character?
Can she be? Is that how you want? Is that what you want her to be? So you want to be? So do you want Harley Quinn, or you just like the girl that plays Harley Quinn?
I like the girl that plays Harley Quinn because Harley Quinn, that bitch is crazy. But like,
yeah, but Harley Quinn
I just
is
need
bad.
her. I just need her to dress. I just need her to dress up.
All right, so yeah, she could dress up. You want to be in character and shit too?
Yeah, work. Cause I'm a fuck
the hammer and everything.
I'm gonna fuck the dog shit out of her.
All right,
cause you know that shit gonna be wild, crazy, and she says she got long legs, that little ass frame. I'm 6'1", 240. I do damage. So I'm gonna fuck her. Okay. But I would marry Scarlett Johansson, yo. That's god damn. Like, I'm gonna keep it all the way a stack. Right? I never really been too big in like Marvel comics and all that extra shit. The only reason why I started watching the Avengers was because of Scarlett Johansson.
Right.
Cause I done see movies and pictures of her naked, and she was oh my god, perfection.
Have you seen her in the movie The Marriage Story on Netflix? She's cute in that movie too.
Yo,
I love her shortcut.
I swear to God, she looks like a tall glass of milk. She's good for the body.
Like if you decided to put a cherry on top just for a red.
And that she got red hair.
Like a vanilla shape.
She got red hair.
That's what I'm saying.
She is something special. And I'm sorry about Rosario Dawson, but she gotta go.
Yeah, man.
She had AIDS and Rent. So, you know, I kind of dodged a bullet.
Shit. Yeah, but that would be sad if I had to give up, because I had to kill Stilo.
Yeah, it's a little funny.
I love his accent though.
He's funny.
His Chicago accent.
He's funny as hell.
He is. They have a podcast, Wine and Weed. Hilarious. They had an episode today with Nikki Benz, the porn star.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on there today. Lit. I had to look at a picture of her because I was like, what does she look like? Because she sounded really sexy. Yeah. And I went and it was, of course, a white girl with big boobs.
Yeah,
like, oh, she's pretty.
Usually how it happens.
So yeah, shout out Wine and Weed. But we're gonna get into our topic before we get out of here. So EJ picked this topic because he got into a little tuffle, as always. He's always being a savage on Facebook.
Yo, because this bitch was wilding, bro. Like, hold up. Like now I'm about to talk my shit.
Are you friends with her?
I am. And she still share my shit and comment on my shit and like my shit, but hold up, bitch. Like, hold the fuck up.
Right.
Yo, she wildin', son. She asked on Facebook, right? She went on Facebook. I need y'all to understand it. I'm gonna say it one more time. She went on Facebook and asked a question to the public. And she said, rules and regulations for sleeping together when living with people. I said, none. Mind your business. And don't be salty because I'm clapping cheeks.
Right.
She said, it's my business if it's my house. I said, if I pay rent, what goes behind my fucking door ain't your fucking business.
That's right.
Like, what the fuck? You got a bathroom schedule too, bitch?
Yeah.
But she's like, and then she did the classic psycho fucking landlord shit. And she was like, if it's my house, it's my fucking rules. What I say goes. If I had a bathroom schedule, oh fucking well. Why you on my status talking shit? Like, I don't need nobody to pay for my shit. I'm like, all right, you got it.
Where did we go?
I'm like, all right, you got it. I'm gonna clown this bitch. You dumb bitch. Like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Nah, bitch shaped like the little aliens from Men in Black. Talking about she a model. She ate a peanut. She look 3 months pregnant.
Okay.
How you 30 with an Audi belly button?
Stop.
My bad. Word up, like. And she one of the bougie bitches too that be put like, oh my fox locks, like
right.
FAUX, like shut the fuck up, bitch. Why you calling it fox for? We know what it is. It's fake. FAKE. Fuck is you talking about fox? FAKE. It ain't real. It's fake locks.
It's faux.
Faux fox, whatever the fuck it is, fucking fake. It ain't real. That shit ain't real. Call it what it is. It's fake. But you want to be bougie, you call it fox.
Yeah, I can't with you.
Fuck out of here.
So the topic is...
What's the rules and regulations, though? Real talk, since she want to bring it to light.
Rules and regulations of what? Roommates?
Yeah, roommates. Like, roommate courtesy. Like, let's say, what is the rules for sex, the unwritten rules for sex when you living with people? You know what I mean? Because, like, she brought up a good topic. I just got mad that...
She went off on you.
That she went off on me for no reason. Like, you just asked the question and I asked
the question on a public...
forum, and then you get mad when somebody answers it. And it's funny because like mad people that's mutual friends with us comment, like sent me an instant message like, yo, why she get so salty with you?
Facts.
Like, I don't know. We still cool, yo. I ain't gonna say your name. We still cool. Love you. But don't go off on me and then I clown you on Saturdays. That's how it goes. Gonna learn today.
Well, I personally, me and my daughter's father, we were in a roommate situation where it was a huge basement apartment, and I think it was 3 rooms, but we all shared the bathroom, we shared the kitchen, we shared the living room if we wanted to hang in the living room. But we all did whatever we did in our rooms was our business. Yeah. We kept just like it's your privacy. Whatever you keep in your room is your business. Yeah. When you leave your room, you lock your door. That's just what we did.
Absolutely.
So we didn't really have any rules as far as like sex. It was everybody pay their rent on time and label your food and clean up after yourself. That was our rules and regulations.
I think that's regular though.
But I think when it comes to like sex and roommate situation, I think it should be that I don't think that there should be any other rules to it. Like, why do I have to? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna let you know. Like, obviously, if you know I have a boyfriend or if you know your roommate has a girlfriend, obviously.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like how often? Can you really bring them every day? Because I'll tell you what, if I'm renting a room out and you bring them every day, you might as well pay me rent too. Using utilities. I feel like once you start showering here.
So you would feel like if that was you in a situation, because you also got to put yourself in the test.
Yeah, I'll put myself in both situations.
So if you were having your girl over every night and your roommate came to you and was like, yo, I don't mind you having your girl over here, but she got to start pitching in, hitting,
If she was there more than just the night,
yeah.
Like if she just came to my house,
but she still has her own place. She still got her own place. You got your place. She comes over and she stays with you every day. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so how you gonna
I would understand.
How you gonna tell your girl that my roommate thinks that you should start pitching in because you're here every night?
Tell her to.
So if that's the case, then both of y'all should get your own place then.
That's what I'm saying. So you either you want to get our own place together and we'll stop paying double rent, or you stop paying double rent and you just come live here with me because he said I'm cool with her staying here. Just pay for it. You'll save yourself some money. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a way around it, but like
there's a way around it, but there's also that
but you
feeling.
You gotta understand. Yeah, but you gotta understand. Not really not a stab though. Like you gotta understand it's a business. Like
that is a stab because you don't know how your girl's gonna take that. Like why your nigga telling you like
because
making me pay rent because you're my man. Of course I'm gonna be over here.
Because now you're using certain things. Like you're using if she starts taking showers. That's why I say like once she starts taking showers and staying here using electricity, like all right.
I feel like
doubling it up though. It's an extra person. Think about it.
That's petty. If you're paying for your girl to eat, why you gotta pay for her to? Y'all not staying at the hotel where y'all gotta pay to eat and shower, and you gotta pay for the room every single day.
But now let's think about groceries. If she eating with us all the time instead of eating for 2 people like we should, we're constantly
so you're paying for your groceries, right? So if your roommate rule is you gonna pay for your food.
You don't know that. That's what I'm saying.
But that's mainly the roommate situation. You pay for your food and your toiletries. Like we're just paying the rent together. We're not paying for food and shit together.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of petty, but then it really isn't though. It really isn't.
I think it's petty because it's like
some people just feel like the more people you in the house, split it. Like,
I mean, yeah, some people do feel like that, but in my opinion, I think that that's petty. Also, with the whole sex and the roommate situation, like.
I think the only thing when it comes to sex, if you work late early morning.
Yeah, obviously if the schedules are different.
Yeah, if the schedules are different, respect my sleep schedule. That's the main thing. Respect my sleep schedule.
Like if I work overnight and you are home on the day when that's my day to sleep. Y'all don't need to be home making all this noise and fucking
you got all the time to do that.
You got all night to do that.
It's the truth.
Because I would be pissed off about that.
It's the truth.
I would be pissed off about that.
The same thing if you got to go to work at 4 or 5 a.m. and it's 1 o'clock in the morning and they're banging the headboard. Like, yo, I got to be up in a couple hours,
Facts,
bro.
like I'm going to need you to, like, you know.
That goes
I'm not
into
be your mom. But.
That goes into it also where it comes to paying rent. Like, yo, if you're going to cost me sleep, you're going to because she's here. Like, yo, you got to pay your part. Like, it comes a lot with it.
But how do you feel about the sex and the roommate situation? Do you feel like there should? I mean, obviously there should be a courtesy. Like, yo, I'm gonna have my man over. We might. Obviously, if I have my man over, we adults. We know I'm gonna be fucking.
I think you know what? I think just keep it quiet.
That's true.
I think if you know I'm awake,
I'm really good at having quiet sex.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I know I've fucked a lot of time where we had sometimes that's the best sex. God, shut the fuck up.
Why gotta be so aggressive? Shut the fuck up.
That's the best aggressive. No, not shut like slap like you grind her, like you spoon her behind her, and you grab her mouth and you just whisper in her ear like shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like yeah, you see it?
Yeah, nigga.
Word up. So
he's like I'm gonna do that shit tonight.
Word, do that shit. That shit work.
Well, we got the whole house.
That's what I'm saying. But still, you can do it just anyway. Like you don't gotta be quiet, but let's be quiet.
Yeah.
So I feel like, just be, if you know I'm awake, be quiet. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Try not to make too much noise.
It's just courtesy, I guess.
It's just courtesy. Just be courteous, my nigga. Like, if you know I'm asleep, then go at it. You do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, if you wake me up, I'll deal with it. Whatever. As long as when you wake me up and I look at my fucking watch, it's not 2 o'clock in the morning, bro. Like, and you making all this fucking noise, like.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I've been in a couple of roommate situations. Like, I used to live in a house where we rented out a couple of rooms. It's so stupid. And we just had some people that moved in there. They just don't give a fuck. Like, they all fucking, like, even though you have, like, rules on paper that they signed that these are the rules they're going to follow, they still will eat your shit. They still will not clean up after themselves. They'll just people are nasty and don't care and are inconsiderate. And they think because they live there, yeah, I'm paying rent too, but you're living with somebody else that is, not your family member. Like, we don't know each other. Like, I'm going to need you to have some type of courtesy. Like, clean up after yourself. Clean up after you cook. Put food away. Yeah. If you're going to be eating food, get your own shit. Or we're going to go food shopping together. Put in food shopping, like let's do a food shopping thing, a budget or whatever. So I've been in a few situations. I never had to deal with like the whole sex situation because
the reason why I broke into laughter.
What?
I did this to Corey's roommate.
Oh my god!
The day of his birthday, I wilded out. I had a whole threesome the day of his birthday. Like I had a better birthday than him. He had to drive his girl home. Drunk as hell. When he drove his girl home. He took one of the girls that I was fucking around with, that was her friend. She stopped fucking around with me. She was like, no, my friend going, I gotta go. I'm like, whatever, I still got one. That's the best part of going home too. You got one out. Now, I was off the Henny.
Right.
we fucked for like a good like 45 minutes out. But I was making so much noise in his bedroom that his roommate woke up and he called Corey and he was like, yo, I swear to God, I'm about to he goes, I'm about to shoot through the ceiling because he thought it was the people upstairs. He's like, yo, when you get home, son, talk to the niggas upstairs because I'm about to shoot the motherfuckers upstairs where they're making mad noise. It's 3 o'clock in the morning and he goes back to sleep. The next morning, me and Corey are talking and he's like, bro, like I got no sleep last night, bro. And he was like, oh, that was early. He was clapping the fuck out of that bitch, yo. Like, and he was like, that was you? He's like, yo, I thought they were upstairs partying, dog. Like, that was you? Like, yo, we share a wall. Like,
right.
And that wasn't even my roommate. So I could only imagine how that was for him.
Damn.
And I'm over here sitting like, yo, be quiet.
And like that's another thing, like
drunk,
a bunch of men roommates, like like
it's a different thing with men.
I don't think
men don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it's
I don't
more
think
you find a lot more rules having a woman as a roommate than you do as a dude. You know what dude roommates are?
But I'm just saying, like
clean the toilet seat, throw the garbage out,
right. Like
clean up every now and
then. Telling his homie like, yo, she got to start paying rent now, nigga. Like
no.
she always hear every fucking
yeah, no,
day.
it'll never happen.
Like
usually it's the chick that's salty that she ain't getting dick down on the regular.
Or that the nigga, her roommate's nigga is fucking fine as fuck.
And now she trying to get her teeth into it. Dirty bitch.
Dirty ass hoe.
We don't like y'all.
So yeah, I mean, I might be somebody different. You think I'm different? Because I don't give a fuck sometimes. I just be like, you ain't gonna fucking tell me what to fucking do.
But you know what it is though?
Nah.
Like, you know what
like,
it is?
I feel like
I don't think you're different.
I feel like as long as I'm courteous, like, you can't tell me, we both live in this house. You can't tell me what I can and can't do in this house. As long as I'm courteous and I'm considerate of you, I don't feel like you should be having a fucking problem about what the fuck I'm doing. Like,
yeah, no.
That's with anything.
I don't think you're different. I think you're just, you're real. And a lot of people, a lot of people will dead ass tell you, like, you're not about to tell me what to do. That's not a rare emotion. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty normal. You know what I mean? Like, that's really, no, if you really think about it, like, that's pretty normal.
Right.
You know?
Like,
so.
I just don't understand why, like, people just, whoever posted that on Facebook, users, I mean. Anyway. Moral of the week?
Moral of the week.
Fuck the roommate and sex. Go get some, let your roommate.
Live on your own.
Facts. If you don't want to hear niggas fucking live on your own, and if you can't afford to live on your own, niggas stay at your mama house.
Word, because at least you know you can't get no cheeks over there.
Hello.
At least till she's.
Because then now you at mommy's house. Mommy gonna be like, oh, this is my house, my rules, nigga. And then what?
What you gonna do?
Facts. You gonna be looking at her like,
nah, moral of the week, we gonna keep it all the way buck. Moral of the week, don't be getting all emotional on fucking Facebook when you be asking questions. Don't look for the fire and then get mad when you get burned. The fuck?
Huh?
And stop putting your shit on social media.
That's true.
Live private.
Live private.
Move in silence.
Move in silence.
Like a G. Like Shaft did. Shaft moved in silence, but when he spoke, he was loud.
You stupid. Facts. And always said motherfucker.
Word up. Tired of these motherfuckers thinks I'm motherfucking playing. It's the greatest line in movie history. Tired of these motherfucking snakes on these motherfucking plane. That is the greatest line in movie history.
Yeah. The greatest look was in Moonlight, I think it was, when he looked crazy. He was all drugged up.
Oh,
out.
Black Snake Moan?
Yes, Black Snake Moan.
That movie was fucked up.
That was a good ass movie.
Oof, that look was crazy.
Facts, he was like
that half eye open, boy. You knew what it was too. You was like, yeah. You about to go crazy, boy. That little white bitch is done for.
Facts. I thought many scenes I thought she was gonna die, but she lived throughout the whole movie.
Clap that shit.
Facts.
The whole time I thought
he was fucking saving her soul.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I mean, if she offered it, I would have took it. But
I know you would have.
I mean, who don't like? I ain't gonna say.
Before we get out of here, guys, don't forget to like us and follow us on our Savage Saturdays Facebook page.
Yes.
I haven't been posting or dropping the email, but if you want to email us, you want to send us suggestions, if you want to sponsor us, because, you know, we're getting up there. We might want to start doing sponsors and ads and shit.
Maybe do guest appearances.
Yeah. Hit us up. Our email.
I was thinking about bringing a local artist on.
Ooh.
Help get a network.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But yeah, you can hit us up on savagegrowtalk@gmail.com. If you want to follow EJ on Instagram,
NyQuil__flesh.
And if you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is Gata_LUVJRO. I always have to do my Black History Month. This is actually the last day I get to do a Black History Month. So in honor of Black History Month, Katherine Johnson, mathematician and real-life subject of Hidden Figures, dies at 101 years old.
Lived a long life.
She did, yo.
101.
Facts.
When you get the triple digits, just consider it
just consider it a blessing.
I don't want to be here until after 70.
Not right now, especially what's going on, because she probably thinking that it's going back.
Once somebody got to wipe my ass, it's time for me to go. Once I can't wipe my own ass, it's time for me to go.
Well, listen. Rest in peace to her.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke.
Yes, rest in peace, Pop Smoke. Everyone that we've lost
rest
thus
in peace,
far.
Kobe. 2020, a motherfucker, man.
Facts.
You losing a lot of people this year.
Shit.
And 2020 is supposed to be the year where you see things clear.
And nigga, it's about to be March, bro.
My birthday at the end of the month, you feel me? I'm going on a vacation. Wait. I'm going on a vacation with my fiance, you feel me? Let me just say that real quick, because you know I'm going to be on Instagram flexing like you bitches blew it. You feel me? Y'all, look who done fucked up now. Y'all all wanted the ring. It was something like Lord of the Rings. Look who got the precious.
Well, we got a wedding to go to in March, so you'll see us flexing in DR. We're
Oh,
going to Dominican Republic.
Okay, we'll get married.
One of our friends, one of his longtime friends, actually, Marissa and Sal. They've been together for a long time, so it's due. It is due.
Well, shout out Marissa and Sal.
Yep.
Y'all sound white.
They are.
Yep, that sound white. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna have turkey and gravy at the wedding.
Oh God.
It's gonna be roast beef or fish.
They better have some Spanish food up there. They better be cooking
Why
for
would they
that
have
shit. Because it's gonna be a resort. They're gonna be cooking for them and shit. I don't think they're gonna have cater. I mean, you know. Anyway. If you want to listen,
white people cater everything. What are you talking about?
If you want to listen to us, you can find us on YouTube, Spotify,
Anchor app, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Breaker app.
Pocket Cast, Overcast. There's one more. There's 9. There's one more. There's one more.
I don't know.
What is
Spotify.
it?
You didn't say Spotify.
Spotify. And we're gonna get out of here. We'll be back next week.
Yes. Pew, pew, pew.
Peace.